Hi, and welcome back to another Player One video. These videos are for brand new Fallout 76 players to give you detailed, simple, easy step-by-step answers to some of the questions you'll have through your first few weeks of Fallout 76. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you find it helpful, and hit the little bell so you won't miss out on future informative videos. Today is Fertilizer Friday. If you recall, in the first two videos of our Adhesive Garden series, I showed you how to make adhesive. That's the glue we need to repair our armor and weapons for free. I showed you the locations where you can gather the plants you need to make this adhesive. Those two videos are linked in the description below. Today's video is the third in our Adhesive Garden series, and today I'm going to show you more than you ever wanted to know about fertilizer, which you need to plant those vegetables you've collected. And today we plant. By sundown, you'll be a Fallout 76 farmer, and once the plants are in the ground, you never have to do anything else to them. They're totally self-sufficient. However, you do need fertilizer to plant them, so let's talk fertilizer. First, you can collect it or craft it. Let's look at collecting first. Where can we find it? Any place that grows stuff, like farms and greenhouses. In my last video, we found 4 sacks of it at the Flatwoods Community Farm area, right next to the town's Red Rocket gas station. That's 2 blocks past the church. We're going to check on that location today. Also, I found a ton at the Vaultec Agricultural Research Center's greenhouses, just outside of Flatwoods. There's also the Wixon Homestead that's directly south of Vault 76. I'll show you that today. And lastly, any farm or barn may have fertilizer. So as you wander the woods, check out any you see. A tractor will appear in your navigation bar and on the map to show the location of a farm. Here's what it looks like. So for now, you just need a few sacks to plant your vegetables with. Planting just takes 1 fertilizer per plant. 1 bag of fertilizer makes 4 fertilizers, according to my research. So I'm figuring a good starter garden is 12 plants, so all we should need is 3 bags of fertilizer. Later, after you've leveled up a bit, you can get the plans for a barn building set in Harper's Ferry for about 240 caps. That will house a Brahmin, which will over time provide you with much fertilizer. You don't need all that now, but having a lot of fertilizer will be handy later in the game to craft gunpowder and explosives, because when you break fertilizer down, it gives you acid as a component, and you need acid to make gunpowder. But all of that's later. First, we're off to Flatwoods Community Garden. I showed you in my last video how to get here. You know, it's right next to the Red Rocket gas station in Flatwoods. And here, as you can see that community garden sign. It's funny. It's sometimes that sign is just blank wood, and sometimes it's got the emblem on it. But I'm a newbie, so I don't know what that means. So let's see. Oh, I see fertilizer. Look, we got 2 bags. All right, and let's look in the corner. More fertilizer. We are doing so good. Now, sometimes when you look, you're not going to be able to find it because other people are looking for it too. Oh, there's another bag right underneath that little table there. All right. Now we're going to turn and go right down the street to the Voltech Agricultural Research Center. They don't have any fertilizer inside, but they have 3 greenhouses out back. So now you may have to fight your way through, but just, yeah, get kind of, if you're a melee fighter, just get eye to eye on these robots and pop them in the head. Okay, yeah, sometimes they keep coming. Yeah, see, there's another one back there. Okay. Hold on. Oh, a mystery robot. There you are. Oh. What is that? There's one more. No hitting. Use your words. Okay. Go, go, go. One more. Man, there's a bunch of them today. All right. Back to work. Fertilizer time. Now we're going to go past, to get to the greenhouses, we go past this building. See, there it is on the map. We go past the building, and the greenhouses are on the left. Now watch this weird thing, and I was really trying to get this down. Look at this. Something just popping up and down in the air. That is crazy. What is this? Anybody who knows what this is, please leave a comment below and tell me. I would have gone and investigated, but I have to get this video done. So anyway, there's 3 greenhouses. This is the first one. Note the safe if you're into lockpicking stuff. I do. Okay, look at what we have on the right. We have some fertilizer right there on the floor. Let's get them. And then we're going to scoot on over. Oh, there's fertilizer storage in here too. And you can, sometimes it's just free and sometimes it's locked up. But look at that, 5 fertilizers. 5. Okay. Now we're going to go on to I hit start again and see those 2 that were there are not there anymore. Because this is on a different day, and someone had already been through these greenhouses. Nope. Now, I have not yet found any fertilizer in this second greenhouse. Okay, and this is the 3rd greenhouse. And as you can see, there's fertilizer storage there, which I normally catch later. First, let's look for what's on the ground. Bags of fertilizer, 3 of them. We are making out like a bandit today. Now, each bag of fertilizer becomes 4 fertilizers after you put them into your stash box. Okay. All right, now I'm going to open up those. Now I'm going to unlock the fertilizer storage. Sometimes they don't have locks on them at all. See, like this. No lock. Okay, now we're going to go to Wixon Homestead. that's the next location, and I came back to Vault 76 because that's the best way to take a straight shot south from this location to get down to the Wixon Homestead. It's south and a little bit west of Vault 76. These little pesky things are annoying. All right, see how there's a little path that you can find here? There's a truck on the right-hand side, so you know that you're on the right path. And just scoot on right down here. And you will see the moonshiner's shack on the left. It is full of ticks. It has a lot of loot in there, and a brewer's station, and a workbench. But I'm not going to go in there today because I'm trying to get you to show you all where Wixon Homestead is. Yeah, I'm definitely not going in there. I don't have time to fool with a bunch of ticks, although they are very good to go and collect blood sacs from after you are a member of the Enclave, and you can make your own stim packs. But that's far in my future. So I just store them away in my stash box for someday. Okay, I'm continuing to go south, and here's the lumber mill. And from the lumber mill, I'm going to show you on the map exactly where we are. Once we get out to the street, and this is another good place that has a lot of loot in it. But once you get out to the street, you turn left, follow the street all the way along, and all the way down a few blocks, and you will come to the Wixon Homestead. Now, I only found one bag of fertilizer. See, there it is. See my little notation? It's where you are. Okay, Wixon Homestead. Got a bunch of buildings, but I only found one bag of fertilizer there. So again, like I was saying before, other people are looking for this fertilizer too. It's very useful in the more advanced stages of the game. But I was able to find one here. See? Right there in the corner, waiting for us. All right, now I'm going to show you one more place. See these two farms? See the little tractors? Well, I went to the one on the right, and that's this here. And it's a broken down farm and has those annoying little liberator things, robots. But it is an actual farm that is just, where the farm itself is just lovely. It also had this that I found interesting, an air sensor. But, you know, it's good to know where it is if we ever run across some quest that needs us to go there. But I couldn't get it to interact with me in any way. Look at the farm. They've got potatoes on the right and everything else that you need for an adhesive garden. It's a beautiful garden. And see, you can have an outdoor garden. I have an indoor garden, but you can have an outdoor garden just as well. And certainly have more plants. Now, this is my little indoor garden. Doesn't have as many plants, but I really love having the plants inside. Okay, now let's craft some. Just collect a lot of vegetables, fruit, or meat, and let it all sit in your backpack while you go off hunting. You'll see them in the aid section of your Pip-Boy. As they decay, you'll see the freshness meter next to them get smaller. When it's down to nothing, the food disappears and a new entry of spoiled vegetables appears, which is also listed in the aid section. Normally, in 1 hour real-life time, they'll have spoiled. Then you can smelt them into fertilizer at the chemistry station. If you don't have one yourself, there's one in the church at Flatwoods behind the vendor. It takes 10 spoiled vegetables, meat or fruit, to make 1 fertilizer. At the chem station, just click on Smelt, then highlight the spoiled food. On PlayStation 4, you click X and voila, fertilizer. And now be sure to store it away in your stash box because you don't have to have it on you to use. So now let's think about planting. We've got our fertilizer and now we're ready to plant. And by the way, you don't need water to plant your plants, just the plant and fertilizer. Okay, finally it's time to plant. So you picked out a nice dirt spot on your land for your plant. On PlayStation 4, press the touchpad to open your build menu and use left 1 or right 1 to scroll over to the food category. You'll see the list of veggies you can plant. Select one and the plant outline will appear. Click the ground where you want it and voila, you're a farmer. You'll also notice that when the vegetable is planted, the screen showed the name of the plant and also fertilizer. The game just fetches your stored fertilizer when you plant something, and there's nothing special you have to do. Once in the ground, the plants require no care. They're good to go forever. Okay, and when we finished admiring our handiwork, now let's look at this crazy video. What is this? I don't know what this is. Please comment below if you have any idea what it is. Alien, flying person, game character? It says Charlie the Moo Moo. What is that? I would have pursued it, but I had to get this video done before it worked itself into being an hour long. Okay, next time we're going to get a small water purifier for your camp and get it powered up. Then you can start crafting your own adhesive and have free repairs to your gears forever. Please give me a thumbs up if this was useful and hit the red bar below to subscribe and hit the little bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And please comment below with any questions you'd like me to research for you and cover in future videos, because I'm probably wondering the same things. Thanks for watching. See you soon.